Good morning, guys. Today, put hashtag silver in the comments and make sure you're subscribed and like the video. And I'm giving 3 of these away. And you'll have a good solid chunk of money in your hand. Now, what I want to talk to you today about, it's raining, it's going to be noisy, and it's 5 in the morning, and I can't talk good. But I want to make sure we take away something from the Freedom Convoy, because a lot of people have gone through the coronavirus and haven't taken anything away from it, which I think is kind of weird. If you went through the coronavirus and you're not holding a little extra food, then you didn't learn anything. If you don't got a little extra toilet paper, you learned nothing. I took a lot away from this, and it made me think of, when I started writing these facts down, and these are only facts, it made me think of this book, The Gulag Archipelago. If y'all know what that is, you need to find out. Listen to it if you can. Read it if you can. It's really hard to get through. The guy's Russian that wrote it, super smart, uses big words, and it's just it's a tough book to read. But man, what he went through in the Gulag was unreal. He was Alexander Solzhenitsyn got arrested because he disagreed with Stalinism. Who would do that, you know? He disagreed with the other side. They arrested him, threw him in the Gulag for 8 years. Check this out. I'm going to read one line of it. While he was in the Gulag, he said, "So why did I keep silent? Why, in my last minute out in the open, did I not attempt to enlighten the hoodwinked crowd? I didn't utter a sound. So why did I keep silent?" I quit reading this when they got to the torture. It was unimaginable what they did to these people. It was tens of thousands of people. Nobody talks about it. I don't know why, because it only ended in 1956. A lot of you were alive while this was going on. And this will really open your eyes up. Listen to it, get into it. Now, the takeaways from the Freedom Convoy. They will remove you by force. They'll break your windows and forcefully remove you, tow your truck, and take away your livelihood. They will seize your bank account. That's a good reason to hold this stuff. If you've got physical, they can't touch it. When the digital dollar gets here, this is going to get a lot worse. We'll go on to that in a minute. They will take your fuel. If you got somebody bringing you fuel, they will arrest them, and they will take your fuel away from you. It happened. They will relinquish your dog after 8 days. If you get arrested for standing up for freedom or something you believe in and they don't like it, they'll kill your dog. I guess that's what relinquish means. I'm not sure. It made me wonder through this thought project, who are the people that want these things? Who is the other side? Think about that. The other side is wanting you to put things in your body that you don't want. Whatever it may be. Right now, it's a vaccine. What if it's something else later? Just think through that. And keep in mind, these people were not looting. This was the morning after everybody had left. And I think they're starting to come back now. But I want you to notice something. The windows aren't knocked out of the buildings. Nothing has been looted. There's not cars flipped over in the street burning. There's no burning flags. I don't even see any trash. I mean, this was an absolute peaceful protest, if there ever was one. Now, you don't have to go back very far to remember how bad the protest was from the BLM and the Antifa on people's businesses and livelihoods and, everything that went along with that. But this is completely different. They were not burning cop cars and flipping cars upside down and taking people's livelihood, like what happened here in the U.S. when Antifa and BLM got together and had their little shindig and were destroying businesses and looting and stealing and just going absolutely berserk. The very opposite of what happened with the trucker convoy. Nobody's investigating them. Nobody's trying to find out where they got their money, and they were paid. Make no mistake about it. But that's the other side. So I'm going to finish with this. I got to go to work. I've already ripped my tag off my shirt. I got a nice little collection here. My microphone died. If you take one thing away, try to unbank yourself. That is what I learned from it. If they take your funds, you're dead in the water. If you can't buy or sell, you're done. And if you can have some of this physical form, they can take your digital stuff and you'll still have this stuff. Now, when they start taking this by force, we're going to have a problem. We're going to be trading different metal. You know what I mean? But that's the takeaway I got. That was when they said, and now, oh man, there's a cherry on top of this video. All the people that gave through Give, Send, Go, through to the Freedom Convoy and all that, they've been hacked and they know exactly who you are. And they're going to want to know why you gave, just like they're doing in Canada now.
Says at this point, retreat and go home. Are they going to be getting sort of repercussions down the road? Or are you going to be sort of actively pursuing the people that you've been sort of documenting and filming who are still out there protesting? What are your plans after this, after the protest is over?
Thank you. It's a great question. And the simple answer is yes. If you are involved in this protest, we will actively look to identify you and follow up with financial sanctions and criminal charges. This investigation will go on for months to come. It has many, many different streams, both from a federal financial level, from a provincial licensing level, from a criminal code level, from a municipal breach of court order, breach of court injunction level. It will be a complicated and time-consuming investigation that will go on for a period of time. You have my commitment that that investigation will continue and we will hold people accountable.
That is, they said they're going to work on it for months. They're going to, figure out who those people were that would give to something like this. This is really scary, guys, and I wanted to bring this up. If you kind of lean towards unbanking yourself, keep some cash at home, keep some gold and silver at home, keep some, or somewhere. If you got a bunch of money, you can have Andy Sheckman lock it up in his Brinks facility or somewhere like that. It doesn't matter. But we're going into some really uncertain times, and this Freedom Convoy really proved it. And I heard Bill Gates talking about another scamdemic. He seemed to be thinking it was Ebola. He thought it was COVID last time, coronavirus. He was prepared and ready for that. And I don't know if we're going to have a cyber attack next or another, some kind of whooped up sickness that they can get on us. I haven't been right since the last time I got it. My sinuses are still kind of messed up. But that is enough. I'm rambling. I got to go. Y'all have an awesome, awesome Monday. And I will see you tomorrow.